Since the 1930s, Ron Thomas has called this sprawling North Carolina farm home. Earlier this year, he began to worry over a possible health threat from the water.
We do have a lot of family members that died with cancer.
His great-nephew died of brain cancer 2 years ago. A brother died of a brain tumor. His wife had a tumor removed. He is a cancer survivor. It's not just Thomas who's worried. His neighbors are too.
It's other people in this community have had problems, health problems.
His farm is near Duke Energy's Buck Steam Station and 3 coal ash basins.
My concerns is all this seepage. I'm told that it's from the runoff from the ash pit over there.
I would never want to downplay anyone's health concerns. I mean, I think those are real concerns for neighbors in some aspects. But I certainly think it's important to note that there's no evidence that connects that to the plant. It's not consistent with what we're seeing in our groundwater monitoring data.
No scientific research has been done to link coal ash basins to adverse health effects. But tests performed by the environmental group Waterkeeper Alliance deepen concerns. The seepage had nearly 10 times the state groundwater standard for chromium. Water from the Thomas's kitchen faucet had nearly 4 times the state's limit. It exceeded the state limit for arsenic. In samples taken from the Thomas's well and wells used by 14 other families, the group found trace amounts of the cancer-causing chromium-6. In May, Duke sampled wells at several homes in Dukeville, including the Thomas's. Trace amounts of chromium-6 were found, but Duke says the levels were extremely low.
There is no safe level for carcinogens, and I include chromium-6 in that. There is any level above 0 increases your risk of cancer.
Richard CLAPP studies contamination in drinking water.
That particular profile of chemicals is linked to coal ash, and so that's a suggestion to me that that's what's been in people's drinking water, and that's what people have a right to be concerned about.
Here and across this area, the concerns run deep. So many questions and yet so few answers. Their concerns are growing so much.
Right over here.
They recently got together to try to find answers. Attention turned to the potential danger of coal ash after a massive spill coated North Carolina's Dan River in February. Duke has agreed to remove ash from a Dan River site and 3 others. It's deciding on its other sites, including the Buck Steam Station. Across the United States, there are more than 1,100 coal ash basins. In North Carolina, Duke has 33.
The main thing right now is water. We're having to buy bottled water, and it's expensive.
Sherry Gobble's son was born with a cyst at the base of his brain. Nearby, 2 other children were born with birth defects. Several years ago, she and her husband built their dream home. It's near the coal ash basins. She, too, is worried.
My children are my whole world. I just want to see them grow up and be healthy and strong, and I don't want to see them hurt by any of this.
Families fear that if there is a health link to the coal ash basins, they may have to leave their homes and their livelihoods. Alex Sands, The Associated Press, Dukeville, North Carolina.